I have never been to Andorra. I've heard nothing but really good things. I just haven't gotten there yet. However, I have a favorite Andorran football club. And I didn't even know they existed until this morning. My name is Howie. This is usually Positively Portugal, but today it might be absolutely Andorra. Let's get into it. Andorra is actually a very interesting country. Catalan is their official language. There are more Catalan speakers in Andorra than any other language, including Spanish. However, there are more Spaniards living in Andorra than there are Andorrans living in Andorra. To complicate it even further, 10% of Andorra's population is from Portugal. 13.5% of Andorra's population speaks Portuguese. So, there is a football club in Andorra that represents the Portuguese diaspora. Or is that diaspora? See, that's not a word that we use often in the United States, if ever. I think it's diaspora. But the name of this football club is CE Casa de Portugal. Or if you're going to go by the Spanish and Catalan languages, CE Casa de Portugal. And I didn't know that this was a thing. I didn't know they existed until this morning. I was just waking up, and the first thing I did was I wanted to check the news. The way I check the news is I go to X, the app formerly known as Twitter. And the first thing I saw was a tweet or a post talking about how unique Andorra's second division is. One of the clubs is owned by a YouTuber. The other, that they mentioned in this post, was CE Casa de Portugal, the club that represents the Portuguese population in Andorra. Well, I'm a YouTuber, but I don't own a piece of any Andorran football club. Maybe that'll be something I should, work for. But CE Casa de Portugal, they don't have a website, at least one that I was able to find. They have an Instagram, but it really just posts the starting lineup for any particular game or the players involved. I found a Facebook page of theirs, but I'm not sure it's an official page or a fan page. They were referring to the club as Casa de Portugal FC, but according to the Football Association or the Andorran Federation of Football, whatever, FAF, it's CE Casa de Portugal. And today I'm here to say I want to know more about this club. Who are you, CE Casa de Portugal? When were you founded? Why is there almost no information on the internet about you? Granted, I understand that there aren't a lot of people worldwide lining up to watch the second division in Andorra, but for a club that represents the Portuguese population in this country, which is pretty ample, 10% by nationality, 13.5% by language, I would like to think there's a little more information about you. What is the name of your stadium? How many seats does the stadium hold? How many members do you have? Who is your star player? Who's the best player in the history of CE Casa de Portugal? I want to know everything there is to know about this club, and I say that with nothing but respect in my heart. I want to know everything about CE Casa de Portugal. This is going to be my favorite Andorran football club I would like to spread the word about you in Guimarães, even in Porto when I move there. Hell, anywhere in Portugal. I also want to spread the word about your club in the United States, where I'm from. I think this is a really cool thing. It's going to be something that leads me to visiting Andorra for the first time. What do I know about Andorra? Well, I know that it's year-round, I think, duty-free shopping, which, you know, if you know anything about me, you know that does not excite me. I can't stand malls. I don't like shopping. I try as hard as I can to not go to the continent in Guimarães just to avoid the mall Guimarães shopping. So maybe that's part of the reason that I've never gotten to Andorra, but now that I know there's a Portuguese football club in Andorra, oh yeah, absolutely, this is going to happen. I want to know, can I buy a shirt from you guys? Can I buy a scarf? How can I help promote? I want to post a link on my channel. I want people to know all about CE Casa de Portugal. I want Casa de Portugal to win the second division in Andorra this season. I want them to become champions of the Andorran first division next season. I want Casa de Portugal playing in Europe within 2 years. Whether that be the Champions League, the Europa League, the Conference League, I think we can make that happen. If there's one thing that Portugal does really well and better than most, is football. There is no reason why Casa de Portugal should not dominate Andorran football. And I want to be there every step of the way to watch it happen. This is something that can unite fans of all Portuguese clubs, whether you're Benfica, Sporting, Porto, Vitória, Braga, anyone. This is something that we can all get behind. So, if you want more videos about moving to Portugal, the process of getting here, Portuguese football, and I guess now Andorran football, anything Portugal related, please like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. These are the best things you can do to help a content creator on YouTube. I want to thank you all for watching. And Força Casa de Portugal!